Hello. Day 4, last day. NAB, I am Bernie. I am over here in the Ultimate booth.
And I'm Taylor, and I'm actually here in the AccuWeather booth.
And this broadcast is being generated by the Ultimate SightDeck and the AccuWeather Cinema Live HD. And one thing you're going to notice is that, number one, there's Taylor, but she's not here. She's over in the AccuWeather booth, and she is live, by the way. You can walk over there and see her, and anybody at AccuWeather who wants to come and make sure I'm live, I'm over here. And the other thing you will notice is that I am actually standing in front of a projected image. The screen behind Taylor and me is just for you so we can see what we're doing.
And the great thing about it is because we're in different locations, the prompting material is actually the same. We get to see the same thing, so it's very easy for us to communicate and interact easily.
Now, one thing you're going to notice here, you're going to want to look at us. That's never a bad thing. But I want you to check the monitors as well, because that's the finished video or the finished product. That's what's going out to our users here. And you have them in front here in the Ultimate booth, right in front and off to my immediate right.
Over here in the AccuWeather booth, we got them on the left and the right. And what you'll notice is that Bernie and I are together in the monitors, but we're in different locations. Also, you'll notice that these graphic elements you see on the projected screen are not in the final show.
And these graphics are what help us produce a better, smoother, and what you're going to see is a very dynamic performance. It makes us look even better than what we are. Well, at least better. Yeah.
Huh. Are you going to tell us the secrets behind the Ultimate SightDeck, Bernie?
Well, first of all, you'll notice that I don't have any graphics projected on me. That's because the SightDeck creates a mat that replaces the projected graphics with even illumination instead, and we actually use the projector light as my fill light. And that projector light, by the way, that could be customized to the amount of light you need or you do not need.
I'm looking directly at the projector right now, and I can maintain eye contact with all my little audience members, and it's wonderful. Now, let's say we were in a different location where we didn't have full studio light. What would we do then?
Well, we get good results from soft fluorescent. That's the key light. The projector light, that's my fill light, and you get side light from the bounce back from the screen with the perfect color temperature of the background because it is the background.
And what about keying?
Well, the SightDeck keys me off the screen so that I can be composited with first-generation background, just like a blue screen.
What's interesting is that Bernie's over in the Ultimate booth, I'm over here in the AccuWeather booth, and you can have numerous different locations all together, 4 at a time, on your screen, on your monitors, but it's like you're around the world, but you look like you're in the same exact room.
So you could be over in the AccuWeather booth, Taylor, or we could send you to New York City. You're reporting live from an event. So you're reporting live from the US Open. Let's say I'm not in Las Vegas. Let's say I'm at a television station in Florida. So we are reporting this together. And Taylor, you're the sports broadcaster. I'm going to count you down. You got yourself fixed up. Pretty smile. And here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Taylor, coming to you live from New York City. Bernie, can you tell us what we can expect for weather at the US Open?
Now, what I'm going to use with this presentation is a true virtual set in 360-degree 3D environment of the Ultimate SightDeck in the AccuWeather Cinema Live, and what Taylor is doing is showing that I'm really not that smart that I memorized all that, because I don't have to memorize it. It's up on the screen behind me, and you can put all kind of information on the screen that you want to remember because it's not on the output, so your viewers have no idea that you've added this information. It's key in doing a presentation to hit every point you want to hit. Well, the most important points, you look on the screen, and it's there. Now, weather-wise, and this is a telestrator as well, it's going to be partly sunny at the US Open on Monday. The AccuWeather forecast says, with a high temperature of 86 degrees, I hit that button, the telestrating goes right away.
That's amazing. What can you tell us about Tuesday's weather?
And the other thing we could do with the AccuWeather Cinema Live HD, it's easy for us to mimic our graphics to the look of the location that you want to be at, because we utilize Google Earth. So watch what happens here, and watch how I'm going to control this graphic. I just take it, I spin it, and look at that, it's a cube, it's right here. So our weather on Tuesday, clouds and sun, still a little on the humid side. There is a chance for a shower, but we're not looking at a whole lot of rain.
That's good. What about everybody back home?
Well, back home, unfortunately, look at this. Not good weather here. Showers and thunderstorms. Now, I made a mistake, my bad. I hit the reset button, and I easily go back to what I was doing before. So here we go. We're going back to the AccuWeather forecast today, and we have showers and thunderstorms, and it's windy. And watch how I manipulate this graphic, by the way. I can move it side to side, back, forth. Here's a larger. I can make it smaller, so I have full control over that. Now, the good news is, weather-wise, if you don't like rain, you wait 24 hours here. So we're going to move this graphic over. And what you're going to see is you're going to see rain pop up here along the I-10 from Mobile toward Tallahassee. That's going to move south-southeastward. So we have better weather on the way. And watch how these graphics will pull on out, showing you that it's going to be sunny over in the AccuWeather booth. This is in the forefront. Cinema Live HD is the only system that does that. Now, your AccuWeather 5-day forecast here, and then we'll end the weather presentation part of this presentation. Hey, we have some showers here on Monday. We talked about that. Better weather Wednesday, Thursday, and this is what I like.
I like Sunday.
I like Sunday as well. Who doesn't like Sunday, even on Monday, but today's Thursday. Now, after this, watch what we're going to do here. We're going to take this 3D animation of the U.S. Open, and Taylor, this is on the grounds of the USTA. Taylor is going to manipulate this graphic using these little graphic symbols, and you can see how you have full control over everything. Taylor.
If you guys look at me, I'm standing in front of a projected screen, and you can see these little icons, and they do different commands. I can make everything bigger or smaller. I can go left to right. And notice you don't see these spheres on the final product monitor. We also have a 3D rotation. I can drag this down so it's easier for me to reach. This is the 3D rotation. And we also have go-to buttons. Let's say I want to go to this tennis court. I just click there. It'll take me there. If I go to this one, we have a box set up where I click on it, and it'll bring up a video. And I can still manipulate the screen, still draw. And that's one of the cool things about this is that if you can't draw, look at me in front of the screen, the projected screen. You can see the tennis player, but if you look at the monitors, he's not there. I can go ahead and start tracing what I see, and suddenly I'm drawing this guy freehand like I've got massive loads of talent. Which I might have, but not necessarily for drawing. I've got you fooled here. Is he starting to look like a tennis player yet?
It's starting to look like Rafael Nadal.
Nice.
Who's still #1, but he's got some competition from Djokovic.
What do you think would happen if he played Andre Agassi?
Oh, in Agassi's prime. Agassi would wipe the court with him in his prime. So again, with the SightDeck from Ultimate, whatever presentation you want to give, you have all the tools to make a dynamic presentation, and it makes it easier because you have all this other things that you can put on the screen to help you remember things. So
it's like a little presentation.
I'm gonna have some pizza. No Danish. They were out of Danish, so I had to get some pizza. And I'll be back in a half hour, and we'll do it all over again.
Thanks, Bernie.